Showtime.
Showtime, baby.
Let's dive right in.
What's stopping us?
Absolutely nothing.
What's stopping us from talking about it?
Nothing. Reggie, drop the beat.
Who's Reggie?
Yeah, what's some catchy thing that could be in an intro? All right, here we go.
Here, wait, hang on.
Dude.
And the guy. All right, welcome. Episode 12.
Episode 12, baby.
Episode 12 of The Dude and the Guy. We have another guest.
Fourth guest.
It's our fourth guest, third episode with a guest. Fourth guest, though, because we've had three prior.
How special do you feel right now?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I was going to get pissed.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, number 4. Hey, number 4, introduce yourself.
Number 4, I'm Dennis. Land.
Okay. Oh, you're
I've heard about you.
Melody.
Yeah, I mean,
Melody
Land's
Land's older brother.
Oh, yeah. Melody Land, she's kind of a prodigy in her high school right now.
Yeah. No, that's great.
But we're here to talk about you.
We're here to talk about you. We'll have her on next week.
That's right.
So, Dennis, you're an EMT, huh?
Yeah, I'm an EMT.
And you went to school how long for that?
8 months.
Why are you so passive? Why are you so standoffish right now?
I don't know.
You nervous?
A little bit.
I notice you're just chomping nuts. We're just talking.
My bad.
Don't chew into the mic. We're back. Noble's got his Carmex it looks like he...
Are you talking about my lips right now?
It looks like he kissed a Carmex anus.
What?
And he's just covered.
I mean, didn't have to say that. Could have been...
I'm out here.
Anything covered in Carmex would do the same
I'm
effect.
firing on all cylinders today, dude. Nobody's safe.
You are out of control.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your grandmother, because I'm out here. And I'm going to marry her.
I am out of control.
I'm going to adopt you as... You're going to be my adopted grandchild.
Whatever. I do what I want.
So you're an EMT. You've been doing... You went to school how long for that?
Like 8 months.
8 months?
8, 9 months.
When did you decide that's what you... Because your mom is like a... Your mom's like a nurse?
Yeah. She's a travel nurse.
A travel nurse.
Yeah, she goes to different places in the state.
Okay,
She doesn't really like to go out of state, though.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that, right?
But that's good money, though.
Oh, it's good money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But...
Go to California, but then you'd be gone for 3 months at a time.
Yes, that would suck. But to each his or her own.
But no, yeah, I'm an EMT. I studied
Studied abroad.
Studied abroad. I was in Midwestern area of the United States.
Missouri. You were in Missouri.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I studied in the Midwest of the United States.
The Midwestern region. Now.
What?
So, when did you decide you wanted to be get into that field? We were out here, doing our thing, and we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But when did you decide that's what you wanted to do?
So my mom and dad have been in and out of the hospitals. Michael, the guy. So Michael Land, you out there, man?
Shouts out
to my dad, man. No, it's actually dude, a lot of people that know me know that my dad left me when I was a senior in high school when I needed him the most. But he.
Oh wow.
Wait, sorry.
This is all news to me.
This is honestly spiraling out of control. So you decided it when?
So I always have known that I wanted to go into the medical field because my mom and my dad have been in my dad had cancer, my mom had congestive heart failure when she had my sister, and they've both almost died several times. And my mom worked at a hospital, so my childhood I grew up going into hospitals and
not because you were unhealthy, but because you were
not
with
because
your
I was
mother.
unhealthy. It was because I was with my mom, with my dad, every time I was with them.
Did you ever go to daycare or did you just stay at home? And you just kind of.
I went to daycare when my mom was studying to be a nurse. I went like at her college, but
But for the most part, your parents just kind of drag you around everywhere.
yeah, and
Okay.
and it's not like we would. So like we were broke when I was growing up, broke.
Right.
And so like sometimes we had to use my mom's. Like she got free food at the hospital. So
Yeah.
like. Me, my dad, my sister, sometimes my brother would just go up to the hospital and eat food at the hospital because we didn't have money to get food. You know?
I mean, but like the question is, when did you decide?
I'm telling it. God damn. It's because I've been in the hospitals. Like I have like, I just love being in that field, in that atmosphere. Like I grew up like in the hospitals,
So
and I developed like.
You just saw people walking around in scrubs, and you were like, "That's got to be me."
And it's just it's just like these people like save lives.
Yeah.
You know, like they save my parents' lives. Like I've been in there, just the fucking smell of a hospital. Like there's a certain smell of like rubber gloves. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
every time I put rubber gloves on, I like just fucking I love it.
Go Super Saiyan.
Relax. I just fucking love hospitals, dude.
Uh-oh.
But anyway,
All right, you guys are fucking assholes.
come on. We're just having a good time. We like to have fun. We like to have a good time.
We like to have fun
So you just kind of
said
always knew you
that,
wanted
what?
to help people. You had this hankering to help people most of your life because you saw what they did for you and your family. You wanted to pay it forward and help other people's families the same way.
Yeah,
That's admirable. It really is. Why are you laughing?
because you were just being a dick, and then you said something nice, and I don't fuck with that.
You're
I don't fuck with that. Yeah.
You're a great friend of mine, and we like to have a good time. We like to poke fun at each other, you know.
Okay, hey, game on then. I didn't know that was allowed.
Games afoot.
But so let's talk about
Our weeks?
yeah. You know what? Why not? Let's talk about our weeks. And really, this is pretty much just for me and Caleb.
All right, I'll just zone out then.
What did you do this past week, Caleb?
I had some skew.
That's school.
School. My bad. And then I've done some workouts with the team.
Nice.
And I've had like a few minor scuffles.
With the law?
No, just like driving. But like, let me just, I'm just going to tell you something that annoyed me.
Okay.
That kind of really affected me throughout this week, okay?
Okay.
So I was driving down K, okay? It was like 4 o'clock p.m. Okay, there's two instances where this happened, but
Okay.
I was driving down K, and it was rush hour, and I saw this guy driving down the shoulder of the road,
Ooh.
just passing all the traffic, you know?
Nice.
And there's people like leaving, you know, just like parking lots,
Yeah.
and they're kind of peeking out on the shoulder. So
Yeah.
who gives you the ride, you know?
Right.
What a scumbag, you know?
Right. It is a scumbag.
And then
move.
like as I passed him, I saw that this was no douche at all, but it was an old lady,
Okay.
you know?
Because I'm thinking 25-year-old dude, backwards hat.
That's what I always assume.
yeah.
But
yeah, tank top, just like.
she had to be 96 at least.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so that kind of threw me for a loop. And then this other time, actually today, this guy cut me off. Okay. I'm like, what a douchebag. You know, who gives you
Obviously.
the right?
Who gives you the right?
Didn't even signal, just, you know,
Okay.
right in front of me. And I passed him, realized it wasn't a guy at all. It's an old lady,
Wow.
at least 96.
Wow.
If there's a 96-year-old lady driving, kudos to her.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, what?
Well, it's just like.
Kudos.
Like,
Wow.
congratulations, because like I've seen very few 90-year-olds who can spell their name.
I mean, my grandpa was like, when he was only in his 70s, and he was like, just wrecking.
Wait, how old was he?
In his 70s. Maybe, like, even late 60s, he was just wrecking cars, dude. Just wrecking cars.
I thought you were going somewhere like he was like wrecking it, dude. Like he was
No,
like
no,
walking
he was
around.
just wrecking cars. I mean, he had this sick, like, yellow Mustang, and, like, just... Actually, I think my cousin might have wrecked that, but he was always wrecking. Just older... Dude, and South Park
It's
did a whole
kinda
episode
sad.
on it. Older people shouldn't be driving, man. Get an Uber. Use your smartphone to get an Uber. But no, I get what you're saying, man. I've been having a lot of run-ins with like terrible drivers too. But I don't ever look at them though. You know, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
You want to know?
But that's what you've been up to this week is just like almost fighting on just road rage.
Yeah, that, and then I also went to the chiropractor, and that girl whose name I didn't know because I was a scumbag.
Right.
I found out her name was Sarah. So
okay.
I mean, I still manipulated her, but like
still scumbag.
But maybe a little.
You know what he said? He said, "I just know like I know which way I want to steer the conversation, and I kind of make it go that way." It's like, dude, like.
Is she
Charles
stupid?
Manson. Charles Manson type.
Not at all.
Charles Manson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to come
Charles
to my
Henson.
ranch? You want to come to my ranch?
Wait. What?
Hey, road work sucks. You want to come to my ranch?
Oh, that is such a relatable subject. I will go.
I will come to your ranch with you. And it's just you at this ranch. Yeah, just me.
I got some pigs though.
Yeah. I got lots of beverages. You can have a beverage. So,
But yeah, that's my week.
I pretty much, I'm going to explain actually what I did today. So, last night they announced PlayStation 5 will have more pre-orders available today. Okay? Today. Friday, September 25th. We record this a few days before we drop it. And what I did was, I got off work, I got home, I fell asleep probably 5:30. I told my mom and my girlfriend both, call me at 8 a.m., call me until I'm awake. And I set up 5 alarms. And then I just woke up at 7:30, just on my own. I guess I was just I slept 2 hours and just like jumped out of bed, got dressed, drove up to GameStop. I'm like refreshing the website. I see there's at 8 a.m. GameStop doesn't open until 10. At 8 a.m. there's 10 people already camping outside GameStop. So I go to another GameStop, 10 people camping outside there. Go to a third GameStop, it's 10 people camping outside there. I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, because I know during the first pre-order drop, there was only like 5 in-store pre-orders like at a time. Less than that even, at some. So I was like, there's 10 people, I know I'm not going to get it. So I just kind of left. I keep updating the website. I'm like trying to see. And then finally it says, you're in line. Like a virtual line kind of thing. Because there's just so many people on trying to get it. And I'm like, here we go. I'm going to pre-order it. And then it booted me out of it. And then I got pissed. I was up for like 3 hours trying to do this. And it just never worked. So I was really bummed out. And I was just telling myself, like, you know what? I'm already expecting I won't get a PlayStation 5 until probably like January because of the way they're handling the sales. But I was just like, I saw an opportunity today. I woke up early. I slept 2 hours. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep right now. And didn't get it. And I told myself I was going to be cool. Like, I already wasn't expecting to get it till later. And then once I realized, like, I waited for like 3-4 hours and it didn't work out. And I was like, well, I'm actually way more upset than I thought I was going to be. So then I took a shower and I felt good. Got ready to start recording a podcast. Still bummed. But that's like the highlight of my week was waiting 4 hours to pre-order a PlayStation. I didn't even get to pre-order it.
What a waste of time.
What a waste of time.
And effort.
That story actually made me feel sorry for you. Like I was like, it's like my bad, dude. Like you need like a back massage or something.
No, I'm
like,
good. It's just like
I just want to like.
Are you okay?
I was excited, man. I was excited.
Like, you actually seemed really bummed out.
This is my opportunity, man. I got this, dude. This is gonna be my shot. You know, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was just a bummer. But like, I feel a lot better about it now because I showered. You know, I feel good recording a podcast, drinking a La Croix. So, you know, it's like we're just doing our thing.
Yeah.
Dennis, what have you been up to this week?
I worked a bunch.
Yeah, you just been working, huh?
Literally just been working. Like
So-
I
Literally, huh?
yeah, man, just been working.
Yeah, just been in the ambulance, huh?
It feels like it, yeah.
just out there.
Ambulance.
Just out there.
Okay.
So Dennis and I, we go way back. Right?
Do you?
Don't we?
Like a couple of years.
6, 7?
Couple of
6 or 7.
Yeah, so I was a sophomore in high school. Dennis was a freshman. All right? We were on the wrestling team
I was
together.
an 8th grader.
Yeah, you were. We
That's
were
right,
on the,
Caleb.
We were on the wrestling team together. and just like in the middle of the season we didn't really know each other, right? Because I was out here doing my thing. You were like on the freshman lineup, losing to Shane. And
shout out Porter's Lawn Care. Used to be an ex-employee,
but
still an ex-employee.
But anyway, it wasn't until after season, I was doing the off-season workouts because I was already by this point I was already super dedicated to it, and you decided that you were also going to be dedicated to it because the glory and like all the shit you talked to all the like decent-looking freshman high school girls about how good you were, right? You kind of dug yourself in a hole and you're like, shit, I gotta get good because I've already told them all how good I am, right? Is that true or false?
Yeah, there would be
So yeah, he said yeah. And
well, maybe we can watch you sometime, Dennis.
yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, no. But they all just got canceled. So anyway,
like, I wasn't bad. Like, I still had a pretty good.
Yeah.
I just lost to Shane.
Yeah, dude. Shane murked you.
Shane was dating Lauren at the time. I think it's just Lauren.
I didn't know that was a thing.
But yeah.
But
Oh,
anyway,
interesting.
Mr. Studio Girl. Anyway, but then like you started showing up to the off-season workouts, and off-season workouts is when like I made most of my good like relationships with people because I saw how like it was people that I related to because they were also really dedicated to the same thing I was dedicated in. We had the same goals, right? So why would we not be close, right?
Exactly.
So, we started talking, messing around with each other, giving each other a hard time, busting each other's chops. And you said, what did you, no, we're walking in the hall. You're walking with some girl.
Lexi Brown.
And you said,
Shout out Lexi.
You said, okay, so we were messing around up in the wrestling room. I was just messing around. You bucked your hips. I fell down. Put in no effort to not fall down. And then you were like, oh, I pinned Charlie Henson. And then you're walking in the hall with Lexi. We're walking past each other, parallel. And you said, I pinned him yesterday. And I was like, and then, it was whatever, right? I don't care, Then fast forward, I'm talking to this girl, right? Just talking, kind of had a little thing going.
Yeah.
And we're in theater class, and Dennis was sitting next to her behind me. And he goes, Charlie. I turn around, I'm like, what? And he's sitting next to the girl. He goes, are y'all two dating? We didn't really know what we were. So that obviously, right? That was a bit of a misstep on your part, huh? Bad friend.
I was a douchebag.
And I was, and I mean, so on the spot, because I'm like, what does she think we are? And I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, what? And then
Y'all two dating?
Y'all two dating?
Y'all two dating or what?
Dude,
So
I had my ears pierced. I was a fucking douche.
So what happened to you? What happened to you that afternoon, that evening?
So I think we made I was done with volleyball. Charlie was done with wrestling practice, and I was waiting for either my mom or my girlfriend's mom to come pick me up to take me home. Charlie was on his way out.
Wrong place, wrong time, huh?
Charlie must have had a bad day. I think some douchebag interrupted him at the theater. So I was like, "Hey, what's up, Charlie?" And he pushed me into a ventilator and said some intimidating words. Like, hey.
And at the time, you weren't really shit yet, right? So you're like,
I was like, this is not good,
dude. Whatever, man. Whatever.
I swear, at first I thought you ever have that that fake laugh, hey, come on, chill out, guy.
Dude, we had fun.
You think the other guy is joking around, but then it's like, hey, he's not joking around.
I was 75% serious.
I felt like he's been thinking all day, how the fuck am I gonna beat Dennis's ass? If I see this motherfucker, he's done in the bathroom or something.
Yeah. I mean, probably not the bathroom, right? Because
That's where fights happen, dude. The
Oh.
bathroom.
I know that's where the guys wearing leather jackets were smoking cigarettes.
Well, that too.
Anyway, so that's kind of like that's kind of like the first month of our friendship.
Yeah, I mean that started it all.
Fast forward a little bit, we work at UPS together. We were on the team together for 3 years and like just loved it. Had a lot of good times. We went to like fall brawl and whatnot together, and just always messing around, having a good time. Practice partners my senior year a lot of the time.
And not to forget JCPenney's.
And we worked at JCPenney's together. That's right. I always forget about that. And then we worked at UPS together, and we worked there together for like a year, 2 years.
I think. I don't know.
Probably close to 2 years. Yeah. And Caleb also worked there for a handful of days.
That's right. I contributed so much
Yeah. Hurt
to
his
that
finger?
company. I smashed my hand. I still have a scar,
Ah,
actually.
shut up. Shut up with your scar.
Got in a rump load of trouble for
Yeah.
that for some
Cost the
reason.
company so much in fines.
50
Yeah.
grand at least.
I mean, they get fined.
Like there was a piece of paper with Caleb Noble on it, and the price tag was
yeah.
$50,000.
Yeah. And then Dennis, left to pursue greater things. Also, during this time, we were traveling the country together.
Yeah, we were
About
kind
a
of
year
big
prior.
deal.
About a year prior, we were traveling the country together. We met this dude who kind of sent us on some trips. He would fly us out to a airport. We would Uber to a car auction where he purchased the trucks, and we would drive the trucks to Atlanta, Uber to the airport, and then fly home.
There's been many times that we were running to the
Running to the terminal.
running to the
Because we would get off of work at like 3 a.m.
yeah,
Our flight would be at like 6 a.m.
dude. I think we had one at
Then,
5.
then it'd be like an hour flight, and then we'd get there and Uber straight to the auction, pick up the truck, and then we got to be there by 7 a.m. on Sunday. It's like just so grinding on time.
California all the way to it, like the whole
We drove
diameter.
like it was like 10 hours to Phoenix, Oakland to Phoenix. It was like 10 or 11 hours. Then Phoenix to Atlanta, it was like 22
8.
hours
I thought
or
it was like-
something.
yeah.
I mean, it was a crazy long trip.
Some bonk.
So we decide, this time there's a good opportunity for our two friends, Noble and another guy. And
Noble and the other guy.
Noble and his good friend from back in the day.
Chaz.
And we were all friends, Chase. And we went, and this was Noble's first time on a flight, right?
Yeah.
It was your first time ever flying. We have kind of touched on this a little bit, but we decided to save it for a later time. And we get on the planes. Dennis and Chase went up to Detroit.
No, we went to
We
Detroit.
all went to Minnesota.
We drove up in a Ford Fiesta, the
To Minnesota.
smallest fucking sedan there is.
And then they flew to Detroit.
What are you talking
No,
about?
no. We drove up to Minnesota.
I'm trying to remember when we split.
Yeah, in
We split
Minnesota
at
Al's house,
Minnesota.
we took the two F-350s, and then I had one F-250 or 350. You
I had
had
like a bus.
No, you had that at the very end, but
Your
you got,
memory is terrible.
Yeah,
I
are you
know.
serious?
I'm dead ass, dude.
No,
I
there was
remember
two
it
sister
vividly.
trucks.
Well,
There's
of course you do. We'll get to that.
there was two like sister trucks.
Ah,
They were exactly the
shit.
same. They were F-350s or no, they might have been F-550s.
I think
We
they were
both took
F650s.
No, they were F.
No,
sorry, I'm
F750s.
All right, no, they're not. So me and Chase drove in one to Detroit to pick up it was a van. It was that van that broke down on us that one time. We had to pick up.
It got fixed.
Yeah, it got fixed. So Chase drove the F-550 to Atlanta, and then I drove the van to F-550.
We drove to
Meanwhile,
You guys drove to
Kansas City.
all while that was happening, we drove to Kansas City. That's where I picked up the van.
Yeah.
And then he drove the F
750.
F1050.
or F-550.
And I took
950. 950.
I took the van.
950 doesn't exist.
The F a million 50, and I took the van, and then so we're driving from KC to ATL while you guys are also driving, right? And
Yeah.
this is like just my favorite. This is my favorite.
We,
And
we were making some handsome time.
we were making great time.
We actually-
honestly,
Noble and Charlie were ahead of me. Like me and Chase had a longer trip.
yeah.
You guys were gonna be ahead of us. Like
Yeah.
you guys
We
were
were-
gonna get there like
we were-
several hours prior.
We
Yeah.
shaved off like an hour off our estimated time.
Yeah, just cruising, dude.
And we
cruising.
stopped by a Burger King and just had dinner there when we could have been sleeping.
Yeah, we could have
know?
slept.
and you know what food does?
Yeah.
Makes you
Makes you
sleepy
tired.
as
Yeah.
So then, and lo and behold, we got sleepy. Right? So Noble's behind me, following me, and we're doing great. No, we're on the phone because we're falling asleep. If we're on the phone
Every
talking,
now and then, I would like we are irresponsible for this.
yeah.
I do not condone this
Yeah,
to
yeah,
anyone.
no, for sure. Dude, Dennis and I have done these trips. We would just straight up sleep and drive. Sleep and drive, dude. I mean, there was times where I would be like, I need to make sure I don't fall asleep right now. Because there was like
How
a
the frick
gas
did I
truck.
go that far?
There was a gas truck next to me. And then like I was listening to podcasts. All of a sudden they're talking to stuff in the podcast. I'm like, dude, what? I'm like rewinding 10 minutes to figure out what I've missed. And
How did I
miss-
make it to Indiana?
dude,
You
how
know,
am I
like-
alive? You know, and then like, you know, I'm just
You're driving and it's like night outside. The
Yeah.
sky's dark, and then you
Wake up,
close.
it's day.
You
Wake up,
drive
it's
and you wait. It's like you blink and then it's sunny. out.
birds
Like, what?
chirping.
Wait,
Like,
what?
it's snowing. It's snowing outside. You
Welcome to
missed-
Montana.
Hey,
Like we would just straight sleep and drive. There was one time Dennis was in front of me to the right. He was in front of me to the right, I think. Right? And then like I kind of zoned out. I dozed off a little bit. I wake up, he's directly behind me. Which means he watched me. I mean, he probably didn't see me, but at some point I drove past him with like just asleep. My eyes straight up closed. Right? So it's like, and then like obviously there was at least 10 times during these trips where I woke up to like the from like the shoulder, the things on the shoulders that keep you from dying.
Dude,
Grumble
scary as-
strips.
So anyway, back to our
Yeah.
quad trip.
Really, we should not be laughing about
No,
this.
No,
It is one of
very
the
dangerous.
funniest
Do
things.
not drowsy drive for sure. But we're driving and Noble's behind me and we were falling asleep, so we decided to talk on the phone so that we could keep each other awake.
I was driving behind him every now and then. I'd see him drift.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
I knew I was dozing off a bit too. So
Seeing
I'm like,
me drift,
hey,
dog, just watching me almost die. Hey, wake up, because we're on the phone, you know. And then all of a sudden, like a smack sound wakes me up, right? And I'm like, I jump real hard. I look at my rear view, and Noble's just like diagonal in the street up against like another car, like a truck or something. And I'm like, dude, what? We had already been on like 6 trips and just never had a single drowsy driving across the country. Never had an incident. The one we take these two morons on, he almost dies. And so I called Dennis a Noble wrecked. The guy wrecked.
And don't forget, me and Chase has not slept either.
Yeah.
We're not good.
No,
moods.
he hasn't. No, he didn't. Oops.
dude, I knew we should have trusted him.
Okay, but if anybody knows Noble, you know he is not the best driver.
No, not the best driver. I swear he is the most intelligent person I know, but also the dumbest. Just
Smartest
the dumbest.
dumb guy I know.
The smartest dumb guy I've ever met in my life. And Dennis, you're the dumbest smart guy. Maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. You guys got something opposite. I don't know.
At the time,
Y'all both stupid.
y'all stupid. At the time, it was 8 a.m. and we were in Tennessee.
Yeah.
We were almost there.
So close, dude. We
Hit
were like
Chattanooga.
we were like 2 hours away or less. I mean, we were so close.
We were close, and like
Hey, Al.
we were on the phone.
Sorry, we wrecked your truck.
You
And
told
that's
you,
the sole reason why we do not work is because we did not call right when that happened.
you
We were like,
told me that you were gonna call Al, or like you were. Something happened like where you were like, hey, "Don't worry, I'll call Al, all right."
Did I?
And yeah, you were like that, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Hey, you gotta call Al. I'm not calling him."
yeah, because
I think we were probably all arguing like who should call Al.
yeah, me and Charlie were like, well, I'm not gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
calling him, dude. I didn't wreck the truck.
Al was
Mine's
actually
fine.
I got mine there.
Al was actually really cool about it.
He was really
so.
cool about it. Even
But then fired us.
the truck. I mean, no, we went on jobs after that. You and me did.
One, but then that's the last one. Was we went up to Minnesota?
That was the last one by. No, we did the California one after that. 100%.
No,
100%.
I'm trying to think of reasons why.
No, we just decided to stop doing it. We could have kept doing it. Remember? We were like, dude, like I can't be doing this. We got paid like $300 for like the 32-hour trip. And we were like, dude, we can't be doing this anymore. It doesn't make any sense. That part I remember vividly.
So much. Like the thing is, we make it sound like it was god awful, but like
I mean, it was a
we
lot
have
of
to
fun.
see the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah,
Like,
we were driving above clouds and shit. Man, it was awesome. But also like, pay us. We're grinding out here.
live in $1 million house.
Yeah, we are doing this for extra money. Pay us, right? I mean, don't pay us bullshit. $300. We got paid $700 plus for driving from Detroit to Atlanta. That's a 10-hour, 11-hour drive. So why did we get $300 for doing a 33-hour drive? But anyway,
I enjoyed it until
yeah, until
Like
you blew it.
It was dope, dude. Just like the
blew it.
funnest part was the airports, honestly.
Oh yeah, it was a lot
Like
of fun.
that was
But also seeing the country was dope too. It was
I was-
awesome.
yeah, like getting to see California. Like I can say I was like 20 years old,
Yeah.
19 years old, and I went to California. Like, and I didn't have to spend any money.
Then we did all that together, and then we worked at UPS together at the same time. Stopped doing that. Dennis went his way with his EMT stuff, and then thought he was better than me. Doesn't talk to me anymore. This is the first time we've talked in 9 months.
Yeah, if we're timid, that's why.
And also, just straight squad hopping, huh? Straight squad hopping. We're on squad number 3 together, and Dennis and I have just done it all. We've been through all 3 of them together, huh?
Yeah,
You know,
it's kind of
it's
crazy.
crazy.
Like,
guess
First
think you're
squad fell
special or
apart.
something.
oh yeah, like it's just like because
First squad fell apart
You
because
don't
there
really
was some
know when
girls
it's-
we broke. Relationships ended, kind of tore everybody. Everybody was picking sides. Weird high school shit, Second one, I mean, we're all, and I could still talk to any of those people, but it's not obviously not the same. I love, I have love for all those people, but we're not like hanging out every night.
yeah.
And then, next squad, we're all, doing our thing, hanging out, singing, recording like movies and stuff on the internet. And,
Check 'em out.
And, then girls ruined that one too. Crazy. There's some mistakes
girl.
made by all parties, mostly some more than others in that aspect. You're right. Then
Wish I knew what was going on.
But yeah, no. And this is squad number 3. Can't wait to see what horrible things tear this one up. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
That's
But
Oops. Uh-oh.
there's nothing funny about that.
it's just like it's like nothing bad has to happen.
Do I
but
censor that or?
Yeah, it's like we're gonna figure out what to do about that.
We'll
one.
look up the laws later.
We're gonna figure it out in post
It's like I dubbed Dennis's voice over that
with like a Japanese
different
guy.
joke.
Oops. Uh-oh.
We're gonna have to do it for that as well. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's get to the notes.
I have some interest. I did some research for some of my notes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
How fast can an ambulance go?
85 miles an hour.
How fast are you allowed to drive it?
75.
Cool. So you weren't
Now-
working.
Now, what if someone's dying? Someone's
75?
bleeding out their eyeballs in
Like
the
that's
back.
the thing. They say
Can you go 85 in that?
They say do
situation?
regard. You know what I'm saying? Like I think if you were to get in a car accident when you're driving, it's like honestly risk. You have to weigh the risk. You know, like if,
Drive at your own.
It's
basic
like
discretion.
what are you gonna drive 85 on the highway to save one life, but also put like 90 more at risk if
You know,
cause like a 14 car pileup and
like
it's all families.
an ambulance is a big like
It's a
just stop that.
Ain't nothing we
and
can't handle, though.
You right? Like they're 550s. Like imagine driving those.
They're not 750s.
No, sworn an ambulance was a 1550.
They're 550s. They're 550s.
So mad right now.
No, they're 550s. Imagine like in the city. Like imagine going 85 miles an
when
hour.
It's like really compact, a lot of really
like,
bumper to bumper type of stuff. And
Thank you. Save me time.
So let's check this out. All right, let's get into some notes, and we both I got some good ones.
Okay.
You weren't working at UPS when this happened. I think I sent a video maybe to like a group chat or something. But there was like 10 cop cars all just blazing out in the parking lot at UPS. Not in like the parking lot, but like in the yard where all the trucks, all the freight trucks are.
Okay.
And like by the warehouse part. And I'm like, this is weird. So then I see like, like double digits worth of cops just walking with giant black assault rifles, like military grade assault rifles and machine guns, right?
Some night vision goggles.
Yeah.
FBI.
So I
Snipers.
I take a little video. I'm like,
laser.
I take a little video. I'm like, huh.
Bravo 9, we got him.
Yeah. But then I come to find out, I'm like, what's going on? There's a lot of whispering. Oh, somebody brought a gun into the warehouse. So somebody had brought a gun into the warehouse. Now, chances are there's 2 guard shacks at UPS that you have to walk through every night when you come in and when you leave. So somebody got and the guards there are always like sleeping. So somebody got through with a gun.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Like either old people sleeping.
What are you talking about?
Those are the 2 people in the guard shack. There's 2
Hey,
times.
that was definitely
What?
so. I mean, it's like,
There was a that worked there.
oh my god, we're gonna have a busy one after that.
I'm gonna censor that,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna cut anything out. So
Just
it's just
censor it.
gonna like
It's gonna be very
people-
ambiguous.
people-
What did he say?
like what are they laughing about? You know?
Anyway, wow. Oh my god! Stop saying it.
Hey, waste more of my time. Waste more of my time after this.
So
That's like 5 extra minutes I have to edit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
Now
then-
you're good, boo.
Then okay, so I find out somebody had brought a gun. So to get past these guard gates with a gun, chances are you probably have a small hand. Oh, you got somewhere.
No, I was just looking at the time. I was sad because.
Okay, Dennis checked his phone. That was weird. It was like he's in a rush.
No, I'm not in a rush. I was like,
Anyway,
fuck, man. I was
we,
looking at the time. That's all.
Sad. Lost the momentum.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just joking.
Find your train of thought.
They found you have to. It has to be a small gun if you want to get it through that guard shack. Chances are they had it in like a backpack or something. The guards are supposed to check the backpacks, and it's like one person is in there with a handgun. So they send 10 cops in there with assault rifles and shotguns, right? God forbid I reach into my pocket to like grab an Altoid or a York's peppermint patty or something, and they're like, "Gun!" It's just like blow my head off because I just I have hot breath and want to resolve that.
You like look over, you're halfway deep the peppermint patty.
Yeah.
I can't make a facial expression.
And yeah, man, that was just crazy. All that for one handgun, and it's like I get it, but you better be careful.
Like what was he like? What was his goal?
I don't know why the guy.
Did
brought
he
in
just
the gun.
forget? Like he's like, oh, I don't feel like walking back to my car.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe I almost forgot to tell this story. Speaking of guns, how about when Dennis and I first got hired at UPS? We're sitting in an office waiting for our orientation. Right?
Oh.
I'm sitting next to this guy, and he's got like his hood up. I can hear his headphones, and it's fine. We're all just chilling, waiting. For no reason, nobody has said anything. We were just told to wait until we're called in. Guy stands up, grabs his backpack, slings it around his shoulder. We hear something slam on the floor, right? and everybody just locks eyes on it. It's a gun.
Hey, what was it pointing at? Me and Charlie's head.
It was just on the floor pointing at us, and everybody in the room just stared at it. And he's just like,
He's like,
lifts,
oh shit, man.
lifts it up, puts it in his bag, zips it up, throws it around his shoulder, walks out. And we're all
Never
just,
to be seen again.
We're all just like, I mean, right, guys? Did we all see that? And I was like, it couldn't have been a pack of gum or his wallet or something. And like, yeah, that was crazy though. But yeah, man, UPS is a crazy, crazy place.
After this podcast released, like UPS stock plummets. To
Yeah, it's
$22.
shutting down.
That's right.
New investigation.
Funny. Do you have any notes, Dennis?
Did you bring any notes?
What if we like rotated? You know, like Charlie
I
notes.
just, like something that like crazy happened.
Like
at work.
what? How
At
many
work.
lives have you saved as an EMT? Like how many? I know you keep count.
Well, it's
So-
like, were they gonna die if I wasn't there?
Yeah.
Like 7.
yeah,
Wow.
7.
Dude, it's like I'm
Like 7 or 8.
I'm like sitting with Jesus.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
So let's say if we edit that out. All right, we're back.
All right.
Hey, we're
sorry,
back.
sorry about that. Weird cut. We're gonna be a weird cut there, probably.
Maybe.
I mean, it was a good, honestly, great story. That was the best story I've ever heard. Sorry you guys don't get to hear it.
Maybe.
Noble, let's get after a note, buddy.
You guys want to hear my note?
Yeah.
For real?
Uh-huh.
Speak up if you do.
Right here.
Comment below. Okay. You guys here, I mean, you can't shut up about the PS5, so I assume you like games, because you can't shut up about it.
I didn't think I was that, I mean, no, I can't wait. I can't
And you
wait.
can't shut up about
Right.
what is it?
What?
Call of Duty?
Warzone?
I heard barking. Huh?
Warzone?
What
Yeah,
about-
Warzone, yeah. So anyway, maybe you guys have heard of this. Okay, so Microsoft, right? Earlier this week, Monday, they bought Bethesda.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Bethesda, like the
I
nursing
think
home?
No.
Not everything's got to do with hospitals and shit, buddy.
No one.
I was like, why the f***?
Dennis said that, like, as if people would know what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
I mean, shit.
Y'all don't know Bethesda?
Bethesda is
Y'all don't know Bethesda.
Nursing home.
like a
Y'all got
game,
dude webs?
game development company.
Did Halo make that?
No, first of all,
Halo?
the company makes the games, not the other way around.
Yeah, you call 911 for me.
No, but it's they made like Skyrim,
Fallout.
Fallout.
That's all I know.
Doom, a couple
Doom.
other like popular
I want to play Fallout so
series. Oh well, it might be an Xbox exclusive. Now that Xbox owns Bethesda,
Yeah. Do you guys know how much they bought it for?
like $20-25.
I'd say like 60 pesos.
Gotta be.
At least.
Right.
No, I'd say
Let's guess.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say like 7
And-
million.
I was gonna say like 70 million.
Really? Okay, hold on. If you're thinking that much,
It's a company.
Whoever's
think about,
closest, I'll give them a hug
think
afterwards.
about like it's a company buying a company.
I'm excited about
but the
this.
thing is, you got to think about how much. Oh, you said Microsoft, so
Microsoft buying. How much do you think Bethesda's worth to Microsoft?
Fallout, Skyrim. I mean, shit.
Well,
It might-
first off, is Microsoft a billion dollar? It's a $1 billion company.
Multi-billion-dollar company.
Multi-billion
Hey,
dollar.
buddy,
Yes.
Bill Gates. Ever heard of him?
They got Windows. They got Xbox.
Okay, hold on. I think I'm just not thinking the right frame of mind. Hold on.
Pretty
so
much
Microsoft, but the thing is,
every laptop that's not a Mac runs on Microsoft
Microsoft.
servers.
okay, so
Think about it. Word, PowerPoint.
Halo. Gears of War.
bro. All right, so I'm thinking of like how much I think Xbox is worth, not thinking about how much Microsoft is, because Bethesda is just like a gaming company.
Yeah.
I mean, but one of the hugest ones.
You guys got 5 seconds to guess.
Okay, I'd say 50 million.
I'm going 100.
500 million. No.
Hey, you laugh. You laugh.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
I mean, so many censors this episode.
You guys can't cuss on it?
We can't. We just censor a lot of shit.
You censor
yeah.
Why?
Dude, we don't know who's going to... We want to get Censor on it eventually, you know? He can't be on us if we're talking about, like, all...
We have an image to protect.
I mean, like, to get Censor on it, pretty much your episode won't air.
Dude. Nah, you're cute.
Just be organic. We're you know, be yourself.
Yeah,
like,
don't...
you struggle with that. So, like, just be yourself, and we'll just censor the shit.
Great.
But anyway, go ahead and guess. 500 million.
You said 500
I'll
million.
say
Is that your
500
final
mil.
offer?
I was gonna say 150 million, but when the hint you gave, I'm gonna stay with it though. I'm gonna stay
Okay.
with it.
In case if I threw you off.
Yeah.
Okay. They bought it. Microsoft bought Bethesda for $7.5 billion. All right?
7.5 billion?
Billion.
With a B as in the Barry
Big old B.
Manilow?
What?
Yeah, guys, it's been nice.
So you think that's a lot?
I think that's quite a bit.
You guys want to compare it to other big company purchases?
Let's compare 'em.
Buyouts.
Let's compare 'em.
I mean, Daddy's got to piss so bad. Had 2 of these.
Okay.
honestly, we only got like 40 minutes left.
Like how bad? Like what's the max you can last? Because if you were to go, we can just like
We can do
have
another
Charlie
cut.
and Kel
Or, yeah,
time.
can we just cut? Like, yeah, it'll be like super quick.
We can do
Like,
another
I
cut.
push it out.
Okay, yeah. So Dennis is gonna take a leak. To you guys, it'll only be like a millisecond, but to
Right.
us, it's gonna be like
10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
Episode 12.
Dennis is empty.
Okay,
feel
we just
great.
talked about how Microsoft bought Bethesda for $7.5 billion. Okay.
Which you just heard, so I don't even know why we had to do all that. So let's compare it to other companies.
Yeah. How much do you guys think?
$27 billion.
For those who are not familiar, Disney bought Marvel. Okay.
Oh,
Christmas.
wow.
But this was back in 2009. Okay.
Okay.
That was kind of before
Oh, that's not even
a whole lot of the MCU
I know. You know what?
established it like that.
Okay.
How
Man,
much?
but Marvel, though.
How much do you think Disney bought Marvel
$35 billion.
in
Locking it in.
2009?
I'd-
Really?
I'd say.
Yep, locking in $35 billion. But the way you said really
I'd
makes
say
me think I'm
six,
just so
I'd say
wrong.
$6 billion.
Okay. They bought it for $4 billion.
Jesus.
Give me some. Give me
Dude,
some
you
of
were
that
close.
drip.
You were
Right.
close. I was off. I mean, now it would be like,
Oh, now it'd be. I feel like trillion.
it'd be closer to $1 trillion probably. I
But
mean,
like,
damn.
they bought it for $4 billion, and ever since 2009, they've made $18 billion off of those movies.
Okay, it wouldn't be $1 trillion though.
Is that
huh?
crazy?
That
Yeah,
is
so how
crazy.
much is the Marvel universe? How much?
But that's
are
just
they
the
worth?
movies, you know. Think about all the toys
Right.
and
Wow.
like merchandise and
Wow.
shirts they
So
make.
how much? Yeah, you're right. How much? Or how much is the Marvel universe worth right now? You could probably look that up. Right?
I mean, it's profited $18 billion.
I don't think Disney's gonna let go of that. But like, if they were to be sold,
Yeah, they're not gonna sell
No,
it.
I know they're. No,
I'm gonna say
you can say their net
I'm gonna
worth.
say like 100-ish billion.
Yeah, that makes it. If they made 18, they'd probably sell it for about that much. Because
Yeah.
that's
Guys,
they're just gonna keep on
what?
making.
You said 18 billion.
Yeah,
per
that's how much
film?
they. No.
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 Dude, that's like 25 films.
But Endgame worldwide, that was like the most
the
highest
highest
grossing
grossing
movie,
film.
and that made, I want to say, like 2.7, closer to 2.8 billion
yeah,
alone.
Wow.
So
yeah. There's plenty more money to be made with
Yeah.
those movies, so it would probably sell for.
Bro, I want to go to Disney World so bad.
I've never been.
Bro, we should like
been once.
group trip Disney World. They got like Toy Story World.
We'll talk about that later.
Marvel.
We'll talk about it later. What other companies?
okay, Lucasfilm, Disney's buying everything. Okay,
Right, Disney's just
Dude,
Disney's
Dis-
gonna buy
Monopoly.
Microsoft someday. So they bought Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm,
If you guys
Indiana
don't know, that's
Jones,
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Star
Indiana
Wars.
Jones, and
I don't know what
Something else. I'm sure.
Stand
they made
by
something
Me.
Else.
Okay.
Wire,
How much
they
do you
made The
think
Wire.
Disney bought
I
those guys for?
think they made
The
Harry
Brady
Potter.
Bunch.
Harry Potter.
No.
That 70s show.
Nope, that's Warner Brothers.
Brady Bunch.
Man, it had to be the
How
Brady
much
Bunch.
do you guys think Disney bought
Austin
Lucasfilm
Powers.
for?
The Sopranos.
Guys, 5 seconds, all right? Like, let's go.
wait, what? Oh, Lucasfilm.
$9 billion. $9 billion dollars.
I'd say 800 million.
This was in, what? Oh, yeah, this was back in 2012. You said,
right before they started making the new trilogy.
yes.
$9 billion.
I'd say 800 million.
Okay. 4 billion as well.
Okay.
Okay.
You were still closer. That's. I mean, I'm doing a bad job.
Now, this is just kind of to lead you guys into this, give you a hint. This was the biggest deal for, like, at least in the movie industry, for, like, companies buying companies. Okay. Last year, Disney bought 21st Century Fox. It used to be 20th Century Fox, but now we're in the 21st
And this is the
century.
record?
Yes, in the movie industry at least.
Yeah.
I don't know about other companies, but this
Wow.
was March of 2019. How much you guys think?
It's in the Trillies?
$9 billion.
20th Century. I'm just gonna say 20th Century Fox. They have X-Men, Fantastic Four. Just a whole
Tons.
lot of movies.
So many movies.
Those are just superhero movies.
Yeah.
They own The Simpsons.
Right.
Oh,
They own
man.
FX.
The Simpsons, a 3-decade, on the
Right?
4th decade show. Yeah. Or,
I'd
no,
say-
no, I think it came out like, did it come out in 78 or something? Hang on.
I'd say 50.
I want to say 80s.
I'd
but-
say 50 to 80 billion.
I'm sticking with $9 billion.
All right.
Eventually, it's going to be $9 billion if I just keep guessing that.
So Disney bought 20th Century Fox for $71 billion. All
Am I
right?
the best at this game?
What did you guess?
I said 50
You
to
said-
80 million.
yeah. Billion.
800 billion.
50 to 80 billion. That's what.
Oh,
yeah.
the first episode of The Simpsons was 89. I'm an idiot.
Dumbass.
Dude, I suck
But-
I suck at the games we're playing today.
Okay.
Can't wait for the.
So I got like 2 more
Urban
stats.
Dictionary.
All right. I got 2 more stats for you guys. Okay.
All right.
So that was a doozy of a deal. 71 billion.
Yeah, that's a big one.
We're gonna go.
That's a big 'un.
We're gonna get lower. Okay.
Let's get lower.
So in the late 90s.
I'm done.
I'm embarrassed for you.
My face is red.
Okay. So Marvel, all right, it's such a successful company now,
Yeah.
but back in the 90s they sucked.
Right.
All right, they were going
Falling
bankrupt.
apart, yeah.
So they had to sell all their characters pretty much.
Right.
They kept like Iron Man and Captain America and pretty much the founding characters in the MCU.
Avengers. Yeah.
But Marvel sold Spider-Man to Sony in 1998. How much do you think they sold him for?
Got it. We got lower, and this is
the
before
90s as
Spider-Man-
well.
Yeah, this is before Spider-Man was like popping again.
Let's say 18 million. Too high?
No, that's pretty low.
So like what we talked about earlier, this is chump change.
He's probably close then. 56 million.
All right.
Locking it in. Deal or no deal.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
7 million.
I hate this guy.
There's some like wealthy people like in our area maybe who
Yeah,
can just
they could-
buy Spider-Man.
right back in the day.
Hey, yeah, you know the guy, the Smith from St. Charles?
Yeah. What?
Is that crazy though? 7 million.
$7 million. Like
That's nothing.
that's yeah.
You could own the rights to Spider-Man.
Imagine how much he's worth like today.
Yeah. Well, now they're like the deals that Marvel and Sony's been trying to make with him has been like
Yeah.
Imagine how good of an
Ridiculous.
investment. Like, literally anybody, like, with
Sony's
$7
just
million
like-
could
Yeah.
buy the rights to Spider-Man and
Not
then just be
now,
like,
but
well, not now, but, like, back then they could just be like, hey, I own the rights, just pay me for using them.
yeah.
Sony's just clutching on to that.
I do. They just will not let go. I
Like-
mean, that's all Sony's got. I mean,
Yeah.
Sony like their films at least.
yeah.
You know, plenty of other shit
Like the PS5.
like that, for example.
Yeah. Okay. Another your last one, okay?
I mean, thank God.
Marvel sold X-Men to Fox in 1993.
Okay.
How much?
$5 million.
Yeah, I'd say 2 to 3.
2.6 million.
This is bullshit, dude. I mean, you pretty much nailed like everyone within like one of the whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting stuff for you.
Yeah, that was fun.
I
That was a fun game.
I was so thrilled.
Yeah. Okay. I got more notes.
Please God, no more.
There's a guy at my work who says, "Oh, I'm supposed to go do this."
Oh God,
Dude.
I
hey,
post.
already hate that guy.
Instead of "I'm supposed to," he says, "I'm supposed to."
He just leaves out the "suh."
Yep.
That's kind of sus.
Very childish way to speak. I mean, and he's like in his 30s.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm supposed to go take care of this. Like, you're an adult. My niece, my 6-year-old niece knows it's suppose, you know?
Ew.
Oh, no.
Dude, he is just like the most unlovable man.
Yeah.
Like I could
Okay.
never look at him and be like, "Oh, baby," you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, oh my God, I love the way you do that.
So I got a couple rapid fire ones here. Okay. How
Okay.
about this woman walked by me the other day. She's wearing just the most powerful perfume I've ever smelled.
Just potent.
Have you ever like filled up a gas can and put your nose directly in the nozzle and just inhaled it?
I mean, I
This
haven't.
was more potent than that. You know, same with bleach, skunk, like the spray from a skunk. I mean, it was so gnarly, and it's like, it smelled so bad. What do you do? You know, like now I'm gonna smell good and leave, and everybody's walking by you like, you know, and like guys do it too. I'm not saying, but like everybody, there's like a lot of people that do it. There's a dude at my work who drives by me. He smells like
Sharpie.
cologne is covering up the smell of an illegal substance. Just put it that way. And I don't know, man. It's so annoying.
Lauren like will not let me wear cologne.
Really?
Like she just can't like any.
And Lauren is
that's my gift for me.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, dude. No, like she will not.
And
let
you've been
me.
together for
a long time. Let's just keep it at that.
Longer than you have been alive.
Like
true. That's true.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
We're 4-year-olds here.
Yeah. People who wear their backpack everywhere.
I get it though, because like I wear my backpack.
But
I'm not wearing it right now, so you guys believe me not wearing it right now. But like I
I was gonna say that.
I haven't
wear,
seen that too much.
I wear it a lot.
I work in a warehouse. There's 3
Yeah.
guys per night who just have their backpack on no matter what they're doing.
But also,
It's a lot of
first off,
thievery.
also
A lot of thievery.
definitely,
Dude,
but
somebody lost a Coach wallet at UPS recently.
it's probably fake for sure.
Did
Maybe.
But the thing is like
I thought you mentioned
I didn't
that.
think about that, like the thievery. I thought about
Thievery.
illegal substances, like
Yeah,
weed.
right. For example.
That's just for an example. But also is like I said, like when I'm at work down, like I work in the city, okay,
Right,
and like I
right.
see a lot of people that I saw at UPS. I texted you about that,
Yeah, yeah.
like.
If you're like walking somewhere to like go from like home to somewhere else,
Because
or
like people, a
point
lot
to
of them
point
take
B,
the bus.
It makes
you
sense
know?
to have your backpack then. But it's like if you're doing something crazy, but also like
if you know that there's thievery, why would you take it off?
But
If
I
it's
have-
got a strap, like,
I have pockets.
But how many times you like if you're not loading all the time, if you're
I have a
bending over,
fanny
walking, if
pack.
you're working your ass off, like if you're having one of these phones, you
Yeah.
don't want it in your pocket. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true. I mean, yeah, it's true. I have a locker. Not everybody has a locker.
That supervision.
Huh?
You know, that supervision.
Ever sneeze while peeing?
Oh, hey, that's how you rip your urethra.
I'm saying,
Like,
I'm saying that would probably hurt so bad, dude.
oh, dude.
just
Hey,
so bad.
have you ever sneezed and farted?
Juvenile. Not discussing it.
All right, well, I won't bring that topic up.
So I'm walking through the guard shack at UPS, right? There's a guy, gotta be in his 50s, right? And we're all familiar with John by Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, you know, he's just going hard to the lyrics. I'm not a star. somebody lied, I got a chopper in the car, like a gun, you know? And it's like, hey, 50-year-old, listen to like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Van
Elton
Halen,
John.
Van Halen, I don't know, whatever music 50-year-olds listen to.
Supposed to listen to.
Listen to some Queen.
Listen to Huey Lewis and the news.
Yeah, Louis Armstrong. I don't know, dude. I was just like, man, but I could see myself being that 50-year-old, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to my brother's house. He lives off Kings Highway.
Caleb?
Caleb. I was going to Caleb's.
I thought it was Lacey, the man.
No, I have two brothers.
bear.
Lacey lives in Arnold, but
Okay.
Caleb, I was going to his house and I was sitting on the sidewalk, and I wasn't sitting on the sidewalk. I was driving, and this guy was in front of the history museum, shirtless, big, looked Cuban.
Cuban.
You know he was jacked. You know he had a 10-incher, and he
It's ambiguous, okay? Let's
and
keep going.
he was just dancing, shirtless. You know this, because there's some pricey houses around there, and
You have headphones in.
and he was it wasn't just snapping his fingers, tiptoeing his toes. He was,
Just getting after
dude,
it.
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I bet you he gets a lot of women.
What do you mean?
Cause he's do. Yeah, you Ray.
I mean, how many censors this episode? 153.
It's ambiguous, okay?
It's
the past
ambiguous.
two things that you looked at me for, those are ambiguous. But
I mean, I guess 10-incher?
it could mean anything. We don't know what it means.
Yeah, dude,
Dennis isn't going to explain what it means either.
No, he's not.
Just because we have a time limit and he doesn't have time to explain. So
Right.
Only for that reason.
Because it's not anything inappropriate, obviously.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yikes, dudes.
So, how about people who cross the street, away from the crosswalk? When there's a crosswalk right there, and then you get kind of close to it, and they're like, "Hey, what the hell?" They're not crossing away from a crosswalk.
If there's no cars in the way, I don't see an issue.
But if I'm driving by you, that means there's
Yeah.
cars in the way.
I mean, if
Idiot.
if they what? Huh?
I'm that person.
You just jaywalk, huh? You just walk. You just cross.
If are we talking parking lot?
Nope.
If you're, because there's
Birdie Hill type shit.
then no, I don't do that.
Are you
I
talking
don't
Birdie
do that.
Hills?
Yeah, I mean that's
I
an
was
example. This isn't where
thinking-
this happened.
I was thinking
I was thinking parking lot.
Yeah,
but
I was
Birdie
thinking parking
Hills.
lot.
No. There's no crosswalk.
No.
Well, there's crosswalks close to the
entrance.
entrance, but in the middle of the parking lot, there's no crosswalks.
Okay.
I definitely I had.
But it's when there's
This
a
is a-
crosswalk right there.
This is a true story. I'm sorry. This is a true story. This happened yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
I was driving lights and sirens on Kings Highway,
yeah.
and nobody in the way. I was
Yeah.
going through the stoplight. My side was green. Okay, I was going lights and sirens. Everybody they get out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm driving through. This guy decided to start jaywalking. And this dude could have touched the ambulance because he just kept walking. I was basically playing chicken with him.
Right.
Because I was I'm not stopping.
Well, I mean, there's lives at risk, dude.
And
Even though if he just jumped in front of the ambulance,
then
it's
it would have been
so.
I still have a
paperwork.
0 ratio.
So
you know,
paperwork.
I killed one but saved one, so it's not a really good ratio.
Balance.
Or
Is that-
killed one but saved 0 because now it's we got to get this
So
guy.
you
real
hit
quick.
you hit someone, but you saved a life tonight. So we're
Yeah.
just
So
we're just
really,
gonna
why
call
would I
it
go to
even.
jail?
Yeah,
You know
1 and
what?
1. That's not
The
bad.
judge, you know what? You're
500.
It's like you didn't do
500,
anything
yeah.
in your shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same amount of people are dead.
Yeah. What a moron.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Marin.
I could not believe that, at all.
Yeah.
Could not believe it.
I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. No, well, let's get into another note. Your turn. I feel I'm just kind of driving the car at this point. I want to take the passenger seat. For
I'm
like
just
5
gonna
seconds.
state
Shit,
some,
it's hard running this
very-
thing all the time.
Very brief facts. Okay. Jack Daniel's whiskey shows up as Jack Black on your receipt, at least at Walmart.
Dude.
Is that funny?
That
Jack
is
Black.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a black bottle. Like, is it like Black Label? Is there something
Perhaps, I don't know.
to do? Is there like?
I
a reason
know.
it's called-
I scanned Jack Daniels whiskey, and on the screen it says Jack Black.
Y'all
That's
ever been to
crazy.
Lampert's?
I think I have.
Is that
Dude,
a
I'm-
restaurant?
Didn't we go together?
Oh yeah, we
Alright,
did.
is that the
Yeah,
one
we
where
went
they
to-
throw the
throwing
rolls?
We went in
rolls, yeah.
Branson.
Yeah,
I'm going there this week.
that's exciting.
Dude, nice.
Lauren,
Anyway.
me and Lauren are camping.
Yes!
We should plan a camping trip. That would be fun.
Dude, yes.
Lambert!
I mean, like, it's like,
Give me some fried
like
okra.
how, like, this is a good question. Like, would you guys like drive? Do you think it's weird driving over 2 hours for somewhere to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To just eat? Like to eat
Yeah,
in
but what if it's like a
2
fucking-
hours, eat, come
like,
home?
What if it's a fire? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's just stupid.
Me and my family have done that multiple. It's like 3 to 4 hours away. Lampert's. Lampert's is the same distance to Kansas City.
I would have to do at least one other thing
Yeah, exactly.
out there than just eat. But
Exactly. Maybe get an Airbnb.
yeah.
skip some rocks, you know.
If there was a lake nearby,
At the
maybe.
bare minimum, skip some rocks into
Yeah.
that. But
See a movie.
yeah.
What else
okay.
we got? The guy.
Yeah. Actually, I found this picture. Okay.
Okay. I can't wait to show the audience. Psych. No
Yeah. I
video
don't know how
yet.
we're gonna
No
show
video
you
yet.
guys.
Oops.
Maybe we'll put it on our
Potential
Instagram
leak.
story.
No video yet. Oops.
Yeah, for those who are listening,
Twitter's just covered.
This is
Dude,
the
the
picture.
guy.
Trending.
yeah.
Dude and the guy to get video? Question marks.
now
TMZ. Are they gonna get video?
They're doing like the TV show where they're like, now guys, I got something great. I was listening to the Didn't Guy episode 12 with Dennis Land. And
know.
they said no video yet. Now, what does that mean?
What is yet? Question mark! Exclamation point!
what does that
Will
entail?
they get video in the future?
Who knows? They said yet.
Oh,
Anyway, what's your note?
yeah. So there's a lot of inspirational and like entrepreneur pages on Instagram. You know, just like advice, right?
Yeah.
Most gross, dude.
Charlie
Just got-
Henson is the grossest person.
What is
Your
what
beard
the
is
note?
dripping with Monster.
What is
It's
I
not
have a
even
mon-
clear.
It's because of my
it's got
tattoo.
a yellow
I'm sweating.
tint.
I'm sweating monster because I have a monster tattoo. What's your note?
Okay. So I was just scrolling through my phone today and I came across this just post and like I laughed to myself, okay? Just read it, okay?
No, look, should I
And
read it
we'll
out
pass it around, yeah.
Degree is just a paper. Real education is seen in behavior.
Okay, now let's have Dennis read it and then we'll dissect it, okay?
Can I see it again? I don't like. I don't get it.
Degree is just a paper. Real education is seen in behavior.
Let me see it.
And like the picture is this guy in a suit. I don't know what's going on. It looks like someone was drowning. He jumped in the river and saved a life. What does that have to do with education? You know?
It's just like a guy like in his late 20s with a suit on with 3 children that like I'm not gonna like go into detail, but they're just not his children. And like he pulled one out. The kid's just walking away, not crying, and he's just in the river in his suit with his boutonniere on his teeth. I don't know. I don't know what the caption on it has nothing to do with the photo.
And another
Or the
thing,
sequence
all
of
right?
photos.
Another thing is I'm not like 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure I have a hunch. The person who runs this account is not a millionaire. Okay.
Yeah, it just says a millionaire. 4_millionaires.
And I
Weird.
could probably assume that person didn't go to college, okay?
Yeah.
Someone who did go to college wouldn't write that.
Right.
They wouldn't like
It wouldn't say
talk down
degree.
a degree like
Right,
that,
like
you know?
I have a PhD, but a degree is just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Like I can still hop in a lake and save someone's life.
Right, hopping up. I mean, and the lake is up to
I don't
like
need-
it's below his waist.
So it's not like the kids were
He
gonna
really wasn't
drown.
in much danger.
What is happening, you know?
That
I
is
mean,
a strange
How many
photo.
followers does this person have?
I think quite a few actually, but
Yeah, that's
685,000 followers.
Okay,
And
so
they
a lot.
post the stupidest content.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, glad I got that out of the way.
All right, let's get into Urban Dictionary.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, okay. So he's in the water on the top half. He's in the water and he's playing with the kids. I think it's supposed to be like a Black Lives Matter type thing because all the kids are black and he's white.
Possibly.
Could be.
It's an observation, all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's, mixing cultures into this photo. They're having a good time.
Yeah, I think they're playing in the first thing.
But also, you're in a suit. Why are you going to get in the water if you're wearing a suit?
He's an
Because
entrepreneur.
they're saying it's behavior. Yeah, he owns his own business. He retired at 26, dude.
I mean, but also, though, you're in the water in a suit.
Well,
Think about it.
He doesn't
And the
have
other
to
kids
be
aren't
anywhere.
What
There's
else?
three
What
children
else?
outside, only one of them is
What
wet.
else is an entrepreneur supposed to wear?
Yeah, literally. Hey,
I-
do you expect an entrepreneur to go out in sweatpants?
I couldn't tell you. Swim trunks if you're going to get in the water. Let's get into Urban Dictionary
I just had
words.
to get that off my chest.
That's allowed. Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, we don't get too crazy with it. Have you ever listened to the show, dude? Ever? Come on.
No, you're fine.
Whatever.
Can I just say one thing?
Let's make it
that
quick.
This has been in my notes since like the 3rd episode, and I've just been waiting to say it
Just
for
itching.
Dennis to come in. Okay?
Just itching for Dennis to hear the note. I can't
was
wait
just
to hear the note
itching.
either.
I
don't
have
know
a
what it
rash
is.
now where I've
I don't
been
know
itching.
what it is, dude.
Charlie just lifted his shirt and pierced his nipples. What?
No, I didn't.
Excuse me.
No, I didn't.
Dude, no, he didn't.
So, Dennis, you're 21 now, all right? Your EMT career just kind of kicked off within the past year, I would say, right?
Yeah. That in fact, yes.
I am just impressed with the impeccable timing of all that. With the COVID and everything, like if you started last year, kind of just like typical EMT start. But
Just would've
this
been,
year,
just would have been whatever.
you went to New York, talks of going to Florida, and you got paid buku bucks.
Yeah.
I just like think the timing's really cool, like
Yeah,
how that all worked out.
I went up to New York with my instructor. Me and my instructor was like we were like hanging out in the same. Like I was thinking I was like 6 months, like literally 6 months ago. I was like
not even an EMT.
not even an EMT, and you were teaching me how to save somebody's life. Like it's
Just throwing you in.
That is really crazy.
Yeah.
It's like it's really small. Like small. It's a small world.
That's awesome, man. And you know what? We don't get a chance enough to tell you how proud we are of you. You know what I'm saying?
I get goosies.
Like honestly, dude, just to see what you've come from and where you are now. It's like you were just talking about how poor your family was when you were young, going to the hospital to get like meals and
Lack of
whatnot, and, like,
daycare.
and now you're over there just.
I get the goosies.
I get goosies thinking about it. I do. I have goosies. Look.
I'll get the pimples.
Yeah, guys, they don't have.
No, but man, that's really and like, dude, like straight up, I am so proud of you.
Come on, let's hug. Come on,
No,
come
like
here.
honestly,
Come here.
like I mean, who could have?
Please lunge across the table so I
Who
can
else
hug
could
you.
have pulled that off?
Any one of you guys.
So
Anybody.
let's get into the Urban Dictionary words. Do you have one?
Yeah, I haven't searched it yet. You go.
No, you go because mine's amazing.
Okay.
Let's make it quick, but let's
Dennis-
fill in the void of
Yeah,
conversation.
fill in the
while
void,
you're-
guys.
Talk about yourself some more. You are good at that.
I'm gonna just go like go home.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for these fights.
Ooh,
This
we're
weekend.
gonna want some UFC fights. Big old card. Israel Adesanya
Chael
versus
Sonnen.
Paulo Costa.
Like,
One of the biggest
What?
cards of the year.
dude, yeah, maybe in middleweight history.
Probably Anderson Silva was a middleweight. You know what I'm saying? So there's probably, but this is, I mean, the UFC's bigger than it was when he was peaking. So you might be right. It's definitely huge. I think they're both undefeated, right?
they're both undefeated.
Someone's has got to go.
Dude, I'm so
I'm
excited.
hyped. And then Dominic Reyes versus
Dude,
Jan Blachowicz
I'm
or
glad
something.
I'm glad you brought that up. I can't stand Dominic Reyes.
Really?
Bingo.
He's a pretty, he's a
Such
pretty,
a cringe guy.
he's pretty cringe. And then
So
also when he
cringe.
lost to John Jones, he just couldn't take the loss on the chin, you know?
Found
Because
it.
it was a close fight. But like, also they tell you time and time again, don't let it go to the decision. Don't let the judges dictate the fight. You know, if you want to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ. You know what I'm saying?
Found my word.
And there's like arguments because Dominic Reyes won the first 2 rounds for sure. I remember this fight. He won the first 2 rounds for sure. The middle round was kind of iffy, but John Jones for sure won the last 2 rounds, 4 and 5. And the 4 and 5 are called championship rounds. If you can't win the championship rounds, how are you going to call yourself
Did you
the
say
champion?
Dominic Reyes won the first 2?
Yeah. That's how I remember it at least. But and then
And it's always that third round.
the third round could have gone either way, but I think the fact that John Jones won this last 2 rounds has a lot to do with that. I mean, that's not how the scoring in the UFC is supposed to work, but the judges never fought before. They're just dudes in suits, you know, part of like the commission and whatnot. You know, it's boxing's biggest problem too is bad judging. So, but yeah. Anyway, watching some good fights this weekend, and then some football games on Sunday.
stoked.
Gonna be another good weekend.
Kansas City.
KC is playing. I can't remember, but we'll figure it out on Sunday. Let's get into our words. Caleb,
All right.
hit us with that
My word is romp.
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 Have you ever heard that?
I feel like I have.
Like a
no.
butt?
Just romp and
Rump.
play.
What?
Not rump, but
Right.
romp.
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 That's right.
Okay.
Romp. Okay.
Let's hear it used
I
in a
got
sentence.
so many words.
I have one.
But yeah, so like the first 9 definitions, I didn't. They just all said sex. Okay.
Okay.
That's not when I searched it in the Urban Dictionary. That's not what I had in mind.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, but definition 10 is just to have fun. All right. What else we got? Yeah, it just says. Yeah, really, 1 out of 30 definitions says to have fun, and everything else is sex.
So what is the definition? Just fun? Have fun? Let's romp.
You trying to romp?
Hey, let's romp, bros.
Engage in romp.
But also it means sex though. So like you don't want to say it to your bros, right?
I mean, I would say romp. You know, like gay used to mean happy.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't say that. 2020.
No, we can say it, buddy. I just did. But yeah, so romp probably changed throughout the years.
Right.
Somehow fun. I mean, I feel like people, I guess,
People just use
when they
words
think of
differently and
sex,
mean
they
different-
think of fun.
Yeah.
So that's
a good
probably
point.
how that kind of turned to that.
Not that any of us would know because we're not married yet.
That's right.
Yeah. Dude, what?
So, my Urban Dictionary definition, I mean, that was underwhelming. My Urban Dictionary definition is the Cosby sweater.
What?
The Cosby sweater.
Are you talking about my word or like your joke and our reaction to the joke?
Oh, no, your word.
Okay. I'm gonna do another word
Oh, you are?
later.
Okay. Mine has to be second. Mine just has to be last. It's
Keep
so
talking
fun.
about Dominic Reyes, okay?
Christmas, dude.
I don't like Dominic Reyes. I think Israel Adesanya is gonna be slapped in the first round.
Dude, do you really think he's gonna get iced in the first round?
First or second?
You're gonna tell me?
I really do, dude. I think Paul Acosta fucking hits, dude.
You want to put a Sam Jackson on that one?
That's 20.
Yeah.
I'll put 20 on it.
All right.
Like on him knocking him out or Paul Acosta win.
Win.
I'll do.
Wait, hold on. What who do you guys think
I'm
is gonna win?
I'm taking Stylebender for 20. He's taking Paulo Costa for 20.
I thought you said in the group chat you thought Paolo was gonna win.
No. I was explaining to him how to say his name because he keeps calling him Acosta, like his first name is Paul. Paul Acosta. His name
Yeah.
is Paulo Costa.
I think he's gonna sleep.
You think?
I think
Stylebender's gonna win.
Dude,
He's too slippery. He's too slippery. Yeah. How you gonna punch
dude,
someone that ain't there?
I think
What happens when you punch where his head used to be?
I think Costa's gonna straight overwhelm him.
No, man, that's what Izzy's best at. Is when
Costa gonna
dudes are
get
charging.
tired, man.
He gonna get tired, dude. He's a straight up model, though, dude. Costa, he is a.
Oh, I know.
he's
Costa
the
vers-
dimiest dime in the cash register. Son.
Costa
Dude.
versus Yoel Romero. Just
body
like
contest. Oh, just body.
Just
oh,
just
like-
Oh yeah,
just
but I
like-
thought you were talking about the fight because Costa pieced Romero up.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm talking about like just the
Body-wise,
look. Like,
imagine
that
that-
had to be
imagine,
the
like,
most
getting
intimidating looking fight.
Yeah.
Imagine
You
getting
know?
prepared to watch that fight. That
If-
fight was
If Yoel Romero would have went after Stylebender more, he would have got slept. Just want you to know that.
Romero.
Yeah. If Yoel Romero would have went after Stylebender more, he would have got slept.
Romero's old. This is Costa's. Like he is in his prime right now.
Yeah.
And their accuracy, their striking. Costa has a better percentage than Adesanya because they say that Adesanya is a sniper. Like
Yeah,
he's
but-
got that precision.
But he's not just the precision, but also the
counter?
the illusion. Yeah, like just evasion. I mean, illusion, like
the counter.
stuff that looks weird. Yeah, he eludes all the. He
Eludes-
just
yeah.
slips it all, man.
Like his just
He's
stance and
Floyd
like
with
face
his-
and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that we're talking about this now, but when people listen to this, the fight has already happened.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
But I think it's crazy. Another thing is like they're both undefeated. Someone's
Someone's
gonna
gotta
lose
go.
that.
Someone's gotta go.
I'm
someone's
so excited.
Someone's not going to leave undefeated.
And
You know,
Joe,
is that
and
crazy?
Joe, the guy that was, he was already talking probably about how he bought the
I
big
don't know if we
projector.
I don't know if we talked about much of like UFC stuff with Joe.
No.
But anyway, what's your other word?
A muck.
A muck.
Yeah, a muck. All right. So the top definition is random fun.
Mucks?
We're talking a muck.
Yeah,
Just
but
one. Wait, a muck? Like that's one word or a?
A muck.
Oh, a muck.
A muck.
Oh.
A-M-U-C-K.
Okay.
C-K as in Caleb Noble.
Right.
Random.
Louis C.K.
No. Random fun around town. Being stupid baggotry. Okay.
Running a muck.
yeah,
Yeah.
For that.
I use that in my
an
daily language.
An example
Wait,
is, I'm bored. Let us run amok. All right.
Like
Sounds
so,
kinky.
So stuff you don't say. You
I mean,
know,
they do
like-
if they're 75.
Yeah.
Definition 2.
My grandson and his pals were running amok yesterday. I told them to stop running amok. They were running amok in my garden.
Look at them damn children down there. They're always running.
That's good.
That's probably enough of that.
But definition 2, frenzied and out of control.
Ooh, I like that. That's me, baby. I'm a muck right now.
Also, I feel like everything just relates to sex somehow. So like it also says an act of fornication. All right.
All right.
You guys trying to romp? Maybe
Let's
run amok
romp
a
and run
little
amok
bit?
later.
Yeah. But
Let
yes.
us run amok whilst we romp. Yeah.
Romp
Yeah,
and
this
chill.
definition does not make, or this example does not make sense, so I'm not going to read it.
All right.
Let's get into my word.
Cosby's
I can't wait.
turtleneck.
Cosby sweater.
Cosby sweater.
All right.
Is that like a?
The act of now a Cosby sweater. Remember what Cosby sweaters looked like, right? You know, colorful sweaters, turtlenecks, whatever.
Right.
The act of eating Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, Trix, and Boo Berry, or any other bright, colorful breakfast cereals,
Okay.
and then vomiting the tacky, dazzling mixture onto your partner's chest. The result should look similar to the incredible sweaters that Bill Cosby wore during his highly successful 1980s sitcom, The Cosby Show.
That's disgusting.
Dude, that-
Is that the only definition?
There are others.
Do they mean different things?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, this one just says a sweater worn by Bill Cosby. Hey, good one.
Very creative. Smith 244.
Richard Koech was his name.
That's disgusting.
The act of eating a large bowl of Fruit Loops pre-coitus, then engaging in a furious until you feel the need to vomit. Just as you... Okay, I'm not reading that one. That one's a little... That's like 9
It's a bit
cents.
much.
I think I have a pretty good one. That's not too. Like. It's called munging.
Hey,
We talked about that.
Wow.
You guys already talked about munging?
No, so here's the thing. We recorded like a, before we started the podcast officially, we recorded like a little pilot episode in like my car. Just to see like
And munging was on there?
just to see the type of stuff we would talk about on it, you know, like how it would go. This Urban Dictionary thing.
I think it was like the top definition of the day or something.
yeah, it was a segment. No, Mikey sent it in the group chat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's a segment we already knew we were gonna do. This is like a couple months before our first episode even aired. So we recorded it in the car, and nobody's ever heard it except for Noble and me. And it's just like that's the Urban Dictionary word that we covered.
Munging?
Yeah. So I mean, we could talk about it. Nobody's ever heard it.
All right. Munging.
I'm gonna use the potty while you guys talk.
The one thing worse than genocide. Period. One must first have no shame, then he or she must use a newspaper to find the obituary of a recently deceased man or woman, then must find a buddy with no shame who will aid them in this act. The partners then go to the cemetery where they dig up their victim and flip a coin. The loser or winner, depending on how sick you are, applies his or her lips to the genitals of the anus of the corpse, while the other partner proceeds to climb the nearest tombstone and elbow drop the corpse's stomach, thus forcing out a blend of rich bodily fluids and embalming materials onto the partners. This blend is called munge. The act of getting this blend on your face is called munging. Chicks will dig this one out. Hey, dude, let's go munging. By Killer Sam 283.
Thanks, Killer Sam. It's just such a disturbing
Dude, like it's just, I
concept.
think the longer ones make it just so much funnier.
Oh, the long definitions.
Yeah.
They're so
'Cause, like,
where it's like
detailed.
a synopsis or just like
Sam
a whole.
was sitting there at his house typing it all up, you know,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what if someone got on top of
Some,
the
like,
tombstone
fat,
and
greasy guy with
Yeah.
a stained-up wife beater. And
has like a
receding
13-year-old
hairline.
girl in his basement? What, dude?
What zone?
Well,
Yeah. So what do you? Yeah. Remember that definition we read that one time?
in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis read all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a lot. You know.
He's a sick guy. Dennis is a sick guy.
What?
Wait. What? Who wrote that?
Killer Sam 282?
Are you Killer Sam 282?
I think you wrote it.
No,
You
guys.
Oops. Guys, you know me.
Guys, come on.
Come on, it's me, Dennis. I'm an EMT. That's about it. Episode 12. Wow, Dennis, it's been a ride. We love what you're doing.
This one was a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun, let me
This
tell you.
one's been a lot of fun.
We love what you're doing. We love what you're doing.
It's been great.
just
Please
great.
come
What you're
back
doing is
anytime.
awesome. We
You're
can't wait to
doing
have you
you're
back.
doing great things.
Just keep on saving
so,
lives. What you're doing, it's great. Contribute to society. It's admirable. It's admirable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get that band going.
Please.
Thank you. This has been episode 12 of The Dude and the Guy. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
This.